Ask Jake a question. Ask him and then read it. Because Jake works with portable poopers.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to know the grossest story he's had.
Ooh.
Maybe he hasn't. Maybe he keeps it clean. Maybe someone else had like a porta potty fall on them or something.
Yeah,
no, there must be something horrifying that happened where, you know what I mean? Jake, I must know this.
We are live on Instagram, and someone can ask us a live question right now. Live question.
Yeah, they can ask a live question. You know what I was thinking about? When I was taking a whiz over there, I was thinking about how we were talking about before, a couple episodes ago, you had brought up about coaching etiquette, or just like the industry standard in like how to care for your clients, you know? And I forgot. I had a great message from a client this week where she was like, hey, I just want to say I really appreciate you checking in so regularly and whatever, right? And honestly, it's literally me just being a decent coach.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, oh, yeah, you're very welcome. I'm glad you appreciate that, because it's not anything special. It's just me doing my job.
Well, and I had someone that was like, oh, you know, like, yeah, I talk to my current coach like once a week or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I'm saying how my coaching works, I'm like, we're going to have daily communication.
Yeah.
Which some people don't use, and that's fine. Some people don't need it, but it's there. And she's like, that's what I'm missing. And I was like,
a lot of people need it.
Oh, yeah.
Not everybody needs it, but a lot of people need daily or almost daily communication, because it's like, especially if they're not a self-driving car yet, then you really do need that, because like you can get pulled off course very quickly. Yeah,
like a lot of my competitors don't need that.
Mm-hmm.
And some do, some like it. It's all personal preference.
Who do you have?
We have on here. Okay, we have favorite exercise for growing your quads.
Oh, good question. Probably anything sissy squat. So like body weight sissy squats. Sissy squat on the hack squat, knees over toe like lunges. I like Spanish squats. Those like smoke my quads pretty good.
I like anything close stance, like barbell squat or leg press.
Actually, yeah, you know what I would add to that too, because everything I said, even hack squat, you could load pretty good. Sissy squat, hack squat, you could load that pretty heavy and make it hard.
Oh, yeah.
But if you wanted another one that you could load really, really heavy and get a really good quad stimulus, because the other ones are traditionally like loaded pretty light, I would literally just do a back squat with a barbell, but just raise my heels. Maybe bring in your stance if you're a wide stance squatter, but just like shoulder width or hip width, and then just like drive your knees way over the toes, sit straight down like an Olympic lifter.
I also would like even a box squat, because it kind of takes the glutes out for a split second.
Okay, gotcha.
That's all just personal opinion, obviously, but one of my clients said, Sam, obviously. You want a cheap compliment? Yeah, you can give me a cheap compliment for sure.
What's an expensive compliment? How does that work?
How
much does she have to pay?
No,
what's the price?
No, they have to pay.
Oh, is that how that works?
I don't know.
No, you have to pay, because you're the one getting the compliment. This is Economics 101.
Jessica said thanks. Thank you, Jessica, for your question. We appreciate it.
The quad builder.
And watch this episode, because then you'll hear your...
I'm not going to lie. I know it wouldn't be like a go-to. You'd supplement it with something else. But like, I love a good old seated leg extension.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
However, what's a problem with a lot of seated... Well, I guess you have to seat a leg extension. Leg extension and leg curls is that the pad that's supposed to be straight is like this.
Some of them are, yeah.
Right? In a lot of gyms.
Yeah.
So.
But you can fix that. That's just a broken machine.
Yeah.
Like if you just fix that, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Like Pure has like, I don't know.
Oh, Stu joined. Based alert.
Based alert. Hey, Stu, we have a question for you, actually. And maybe I might call you to actually get the answer because I want your voice on the... I have a good question for you. So we'll call you in a bit.
But like... Oh, okay.
No.
Tell Tim...
He can ask you a question. No, he can ask you a question on live right now, but I have a question for him, but I'm going to call him for that on WhatsApp.
Okay, Stu, tell us a question. And he said, tell Tim I love him.
Love you too, baby. What was I going to say? The leg extension. No, Pure has like 15 leg extensions.
Yeah.
And they're all a little different, which is cool.
But you know who has really good? Freebird Health Club in Mississauga.
The leg extension?
Everything. Oh. Everything's new, right?
Yeah.
So it's like...
I'm literally just thinking quads right now.
Oh, okay, ready? Here's the question. Would you rather be itchy or sticky forever?
Sticky.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
sticky. I know you hate being itchy.
Dude, with you, anyone who's had a histamine attack is never going to pick itchy. It is horrifying. Yeah,
like, plus you would never... It's a good question, though. Never be able to...
Because both are a special place, like in hell. Those are pretty bad.
Itchy or sticky?
Sticky.
Sticky, okay. Let's do one more of those.
I want to know the person who picks itchy.
They like can't handle that like...
Because sticky, I can forget feeling. For a bit. Right? Maybe not all the time, but I can forget for a bit. Itchy, you're never getting your mind off that.
You know what you can't forget about when it happens?
What?
When you think about it? That all your toes are touching. It starts getting so uncomfortable for me when I realize that all my toes are touching.
Yeah, I think you have a mental illness. You can definitely forget that. You know?
I don't forget it. No, I'm saying when I think about it.
Hey, Stu. Oh, we can tell him this.
He might.
This
he said more.
Wasn't even on the podcast.
Stu, I can't say that. I can't say that. I can't say that. Your client, Jake Brocklebank.
We were talking about stories on...
Sticky gang. Being itchy is the devil.
Yeah, see? Jake's a clear-headed thinker. Yeah. Like all my clients.
Stu, I cannot say
Like
that.
all my clients. They're all clear-headed thinkers. Smart people. Because they hired me. No, Sam was just reminiscing on some stories from Jacksonville, going to watch a 3.5-hour movie, which I didn't hate.
I loved the movie.
It was just long. Yes, Sam literally stared at the screen. 3.5-hour movie. Stared the entire time.
Maybe I don't have ADHD like the rest of you.
I literally think you turned your head once to like grab popcorn.
No, Jem threw a handful of popcorn at me.
I moved constantly.
And I was like, what?
I moved constantly. Like just because I have to move. It's 3.5 hours. That's a long road trip. That's a decent road trip.
Yeah, but you also were like moving it, like you couldn't stop moving in the plane. And I was like, can you stop moving? Like,
I mean, that's also 2 hours,
yeah,
3 hours. It's like how
this is why we got a king bed.
Who sits still for more than 30 minutes?
You know that song that's trendy right now, that I just need some space?
No.
Yeah, you do. You used it in one of your reels.
Do I?
I just need some.
Oh, I don't know. I don't look at the names.
No, you know it.
I just assume it's by a Lil
space.
Something.
It's by JVKE.
Okay, wait, hang on. Let me call Stu.
No, don't.
I have a question for him.
Oh my gosh, he's doing American Thanksgiving.
Oh, is he? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I don't even know if he's still here.
He's probably
There's only a few people. Get a question in before I cut the live short.
Who else? This is American Thanksgiving today. Tomorrow's Black Friday.
Well, no, we said it in the last episode that it was American Thanksgiving.
Oh no, they're gonna know that we recorded 2 episodes in a row. Don't worry, guys. It's the same day. We recorded 2 episodes. I
don't know.
It's also Happy Thanksgiving.
Okay, Stu had one more question.
Oh yeah.
Would you rather be unable to use social media or unable to use search engines forever? The social media. I would get rid of it for sure. Just because it consumes too much time.
From a professional standpoint, I'd give up the search engine, but from a personal standpoint, social media is stupid. Like I don't even know what's the point of having social media if you're not running a business. I don't even understand why you would have social media, right?
Just for lives like this. Literally.
I guess, but like I don't know. If you're not trying to build a brand or build a business, like get rid of social media. I don't know. Take an actual photo of your dog on a Polaroid, you know?
Actually,
make photo albums.
Allison did that. She actually got a Polaroid.
Yeah, get a real camera.
And then nowadays, Alex, did you know this?
Make a scrapbook.
They just digitize all the photos.
Yes.
Yeah. He's like, yes, I knew this. He's like, digitize.
Jake's
is
like, you
this?
need social media to get into arguments with strangers in Ireland. More like a different place that starts with an I for me, but
Ask Jake a question. Ask him and then read it. Jake, what is the worst, your grossest story on the
love
job?
you, Stu. Bye.
Because Jake works with portable poopers.
Oh yeah.
And I want to know the grossest story he's had.
Ooh.
Maybe he hasn't. Maybe he keeps it clean. Maybe someone else had like a porta potty fall on them or something.
Yeah,
no, there must be something horrifying that happened where, you know what I mean? Jake, I must know this. Because I don't know. I've used a porta potty.
Sorry, I interrupted you. Like, we got to rewind like 5 minutes. You were about to say something and then.
Oh, you interrupted everything I said.
Yeah, I know.
Fine. I just move on to the next thing. I just accept it. It's fine.
Not everything.
No, it's all good.
But
no,
Stu was telling us the social media question.
No, it's all good. I have a good question for Stu.
He's gone now because
I will call him on one of these episodes because I want to know. Actually, I want to ask many coaches a specific question. It has to do with just their experience in the industry and like horror stories from like clients coming to them and hearing about like what you explained, where like you talk to someone where you're like, they're in a situation where it's like, this is an opinion. This is objectively a bad relationship with a coach. It's objectively bad service. They're not following through on their promises. You know, it's like, it's why we bring it up, because we brought this up many times on different episodes. Like why we bring it up is because like, it's like, it's a reflection of us as a group, you know, as fitness coaches. So it's like every time that happens, and also it's a low barrier to entry job. So it's like, you kind of have to self-regulate to an extent, you know? And like, I don't know, it's sad when that happens because you're like, man, first of all, it's just a bummer to hear when people are treated like that. And then also you're like, I don't know, you're like, I don't want that as a reflection of the job that I've chosen, you know?
Yeah. That's
because I take pride in what I do, you know?
Jake said that he had a toilet drop off a bobcat onto his head. He said that blew.
Wait, but that just hurts.
Yeah, that wasn't. Oh, no, but was the toilet, like, did it have stuff in it?
Did you get poop on you?
That's all you want to hear.
Dude,
right?
that's so.
No, he didn't say it yet.
Yeah, right. I'm just imagining it. Yeah. I'm like, oh no.
Oh, my mom joined. Can you hear us?
Oh no.
If you can hear us, write something.
Hi, Paula.
Hi, Mom, if you're still there.
Ask Sam a good question because you always ask good questions.
Yeah, ask a good question. Yeah, poop got on it hard.
What'd he say?
He got covered in poop.
No.
What do you do in that situation?
Yeah, what do you do? What's the protocol?
Like,
there must be a health protocol.
Is there like a biohazard thing?
Yeah, there must
like,
be.
Do you have to get tested for stuff? He said, yeah, it got on me.
There must be a health thing that they have to do, right? Dude, that is horrifying. Oh, I don't like that at all. It's one thing to get your own poop on you, but you get someone else's poop on you.
That's even still.
But
see, I feel like when you're a mother, you don't really care. Like if it's your baby's poop.
Oh, whatever.
And then like, I also don't really care if it's the dog's poop.
Yeah, definitely.
Which you don't like that.
Definitely not into the dog's poop.
My mom's like, I'm at Costco. I'm at the cash.
Nice.
Thanks for logging in. That's support. She's at Costco.
Get me some
salmon.
Paula, we need you to estimate Price is Right rules. How much your cart is gonna ring up to?
Oh yeah.
What's
how much
the total?
Do you think you're gonna spend?
How close? Yeah. What do you think the total is?
Okay, and then Jake said, "You have to drive home in your underwear."
Dude.
Oh, she just said bye.
And just throw your clothes out.
She just said bye. Bye, mommy.
Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, what's your craziest story of in-person training?
What is my craziest?
Yeah, right?
In-person training.
And it doesn't have to be negative.
Right. Yeah, I'm thinking about like
I know, like
shock value
bad.
stuff.
It could be like someone hit a PR and it was just like such a good vibe.
Yeah.
Because I saw a reel today where it was like, why do I still coach after 13 years or something like that?
Yeah.
And then it just showed him like at clients meets or at clients whatever, and then they do really well and the coach like screaming for them. He's like, this is why. Because it's that feeling when
those are good vibes,
well.
right? When you're just like, because I mean that's part of the job, seeing people progress and stuff.
Yeah,
you know. Actually, I guess this isn't a crazy story, but like you set it up so I don't know how to do stuff like this. get all my Google photos, all my photos backed up on Google, right? And I'm like, oh, thank God. And
Alex,
so
that was me.
Yeah, I don't know how to do any of that. And so I was looking back while it was happening or whatever, I was looking back at like 2018 or something.
You were going further.
2019.
You started 20.
No, I know.
Oh, okay.
I know how far back I went. But I got to 20. Yeah, I know.
Let me mansplain to you how far back you went.
Yeah, you're literally woman-splaining to me.
Okay.
2019, and I saw a video of one of my clients, Robel. She'll be listening. Not necessarily on the live, but she'll be listening to the episode. And she was doing banded chin-ups. I got to download it because I want to share it. Because she just like looked skinny and not as much muscle. You know, she looked relatively fit or whatever. But fast forward to like now, you know, I trained her this morning as well, and I was telling her about it. And I was like, we should do a comparison video because your back is jacked. Like your arms, your shoulders, and your upper back is like sick. Tons of muscle. It's awesome. So I was like, oh, that's sweet. Because I didn't even know I had that video.
Yeah.
You know, so that was fun. And it confirmed to me that I'm like, because I've seen her multiple times a week for 4 years now, at least.
Oh, my dad joined now.
And I'm like, 4 years. I'm like, sometimes you forget. You see people hit PRs and stuff, so you're reminded of that progression. But you forget they've changed their body over years. And you're like, oh yeah, you did look very different when you started with me. That's cool.
Yeah.
You know, because even I'll forget,
cool.
you know. They definitely forget, so.
David Slater, if you're there, give us a good question. Oh, he said hi. Give us a good question.
Hi,
We're
Dave.
live. We're live on Instagram, and we're live recording the podcast.
David Slater, it's a lifestyle. Have you Dave, have you trademarked your name yet? David Slater?
It's a good name.
It's a good name. David Slater.
I think he also had a cousin who was also David Slater.
It's a brand.
I forget. No, John Slater?
It's a way of living. It's a way of life.
Yeah.
The way of David Slater.
We'll see if he gives us a good question.
I'm trying to think of other stories. I've had weird stories, but that's always like, that's probably part of like anything one-on-one and face-to-face.
Did you ever make someone puke?
Yes.
Okay.
But not often. So I had one client puke and he didn't tell me. He's a tough guy.
Oh, yeah. I almost made him puke.
He was multi-world champion steer wrestler in rodeo. And so he's a tough dude.
I put him through an arm day.
Yeah, and he almost puked from arms. Yeah. So one of his first workouts I had with him, he didn't tell me until like weeks after that, and he might be listening to this if he's listening.
Yeah.
But he didn't. It was pretty funny because he didn't tell me until weeks after. Like he was like, "Yeah, I puked after that workout." I was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah. I mean, I didn't want to tell you or whatever."
Yeah.
I was like, "Dude, it's all good. Like you could tell me because I'm typically, I take pride in the fact that like I can figure out the appropriate window of work for clients based on where they're at, right?"
Yeah.
But for him, I may have pushed a little too much.
Okay, my dad.
Loved it.
My dad actually has a good question.
I think he loved it. He kept coming back.
Yeah,
he kept coming back, so he enjoyed it.
He said, so I was right. It was John Slater. He was, we found out he was living in our neighborhood and he was like my dad's third cousin.
I went to high school with a John Slater.
Did you?
Yeah.
It wasn't him.
Okay. Probably not.
How much vitamin C per day is good?
Ooh, good question. Probably depends for what. Like I have a client right now that just got COVID. So they were like, okay, I feel like crap. I'm fevering. And I was like, okay, well, vitamin C's half-life is like super short. It's like 30 to 45 minutes or something like that. So I was like, take 1 gram every 1 to 2 hours. Probably closer to like the 2 hour mark if you want. You probably don't need it every hour.
Like when you're sick.
When you're sick, because he's sick. Yeah. So I was like, keep since the half-life is so short, you can pump vitamin C like you can pump it like frequently throughout the day, right? Like a lot of pulses because it's just water soluble. So I basically told him like, 1 gram every 1 to 2 hours.
Yeah. And then I
for
think
the day.
If you're just taking it for, like a daily supplement, I would do like 1 gram in the morning, 1 gram at night.
Yeah, that's what I would do. At the same time, most people probably don't need it though. Like I probably wouldn't recommend vitamin C.
However, though, like it would help someone like you if you have like histamine issues.
No, that's what I mean. Like I'm not a normal person though. Like the average person that's eating lots of fruits and veggies, you probably don't need vitamin C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, it also still is water soluble, so you can just like pee it out.
I mean, that's the physiological risk. The other risk is that you pay for it. So it's like, I wouldn't pay for vitamin C.
But also, what I've been using for clients is it's also can be used as a natural laxative.
Yeah, I've used it with clients
So
for that as
you
well.
just like
yeah.
bump it up. You kind of do the same protocol as if you were sick,
Yeah.
and it can help you go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I've done that too. If they're a little backed up.
My dad said he never puked from working out, just from drinking too much. And he said, well, we were there for that time.
Nice. Yeah.
That was Christmas Eve.
I've done that too, Dave. Not in a long time though.
And then he says, I like the orange vitamin C tablets. It's like candy.
Literally, yeah, it is. Those are good, eh?
Yeah, the Jameson ones you get from Costco.
Yeah.
My mom's at Costco. Maybe she
the
got
orange
some.
chewables.
Yeah.
Dave, are we doing what's going on? December 24th.
Yeah.
Is that tradition still going or what?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Hopefully. All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. We are going to wrap it up. Live podcast, live Instagram live. We are alive.
It's a lot of lives.
Yeah,
it's
we're
a lot
alive.
of lives, dude.
Thanks so much for your contribution. And my dad said, yeah, at his place we're having sushi.
Dope. Okay, cool.
Cool. Okay. Peace, love, and that's what Pickering Fitness used to say. Peace, love, and nuggets.
Peace, love, and nuggets.
It used to be peace, love, and tranquility.
That's good. That's good.
My dad said, well done, you two. Thank you for this.
Thanks, Dave. See you later.
At least you're on here. Okay, thanks, everyone.
All
right.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of more stories. I've definitely had some interesting ones.
Wait, I'm not. I don't know how. I'm like a boomer.
I had a client. Wait, let me think. Probably some that I shouldn't share, you know?
No, we're actually done this episode.
Are we done?
Oh, yeah.
We'll save this for the next one.
Yeah.
We'll save some crazy stories.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. That was cool.
Yeah.
I didn't think we'd do the whole podcast, so that was cool.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe. Definitely 5 stars.
Only 5 stars allowed.
Only 5
If you
stars
rate
allowed.
anything less than 5 stars, I'll delete the review.
I'll come visit you personally.
I will literally. That threat could be taken seriously.
I can
We're
go
going to
visit
jail
and
now.
change their mind. It's an excuse to travel.
You're like, no, it's just a
Where are we
dialogue.
traveling
Nothing.
to?
There's
Where
no
are we
threat of
traveling to?
violence here. This is all dialogue.
No, just to come and dialogue.
We're reasonable
in
people.
person.
We're reasonable people. All right, peace out. Love you all.